The story we have been told about the universe's genesis might itself be a cosmic fabrication. A new theory dares to question the ultimate origin, suggesting that the Big Bang wasn't the true starting gun. After all, how could the Big Bang be the beginning of everything? Of time, of space, of existence, when nothing in this universe has ever truly had a beginning? We live in a cosmos that reveals itself through cycles. No start, no end, an eternal rhythm. Not a single thing, whether in science or philosophy, has ever been proven to originate from absolute nothingness. Even science itself has failed to explain the true beginning of life. Everywhere we look, cycles dominate. Water evaporates into vapor, returns as clouds, falls again as rain, and flows back to the ocean. Seeds sprout into plants, plants bear fruit, and fruit give birth again to seeds. Where then is the beginning? Where is the end? It is a circle without origin, an eternal loop. And yet, science hesitates to embrace the wisdom preserved for millennia in Sanatana Dharma, the eternal truth of a cyclical universe. Then came the James Webb Space Telescope. When JWST first sent back its images from deep space, it did far more than dazzle humanity with beauty. It quietly ignited a revolution in cosmology. Among the most sensational revelations was the detection of what seemed to be more than 750 ancient galaxies located where they should not have been, seemingly beyond the very boundaries of the observable universe. The implications were seismic, and few scientists captured the magnitude of this paradigm shift more provocatively than theoretical physicist Michio Kaku, who boldly suggested that these discoveries might fundamentally challenge or even debunk the Big Bang theory as we know it. At the very core of the Big Bang model lies a singular idea: that some 13.8 billion years ago, the universe burst forth from an infinitely dense point and has been expanding ever since. Matter, energy, time, and space all supposedly emerged from this primordial singularity. A theory supported, we are told, by the cosmic microwave background, the redshift of galaxies, and the abundance of light elements. But science has chosen to ignore a deeper possibility, the theory of the seed, the principle that everything begins from itself. Instead, modern cosmology clings to the almost childish picture of compressing the universe into an infinitesimal singularity and declaring it a beginning. The James Webb Telescope, however, told another story. Its unprecedented sensitivity revealed galaxies that shouldn't exist so early in time. These were not chaotic newborn structures, but mature, massive, and well-organized systems. Galaxies with spiral arms, bulges, and complexity that standard models say should have taken billions of years to form. Yet, JWST found them only 300 million years after the supposed birth of the cosmos. That alone was astonishing. But then came the true shocker. Many of these galaxies appeared to exist beyond what should be the very edge of the observable universe. If that is true, it means the Big Bang was not a singular beginning at all, but part of a larger cosmic cycle. To grasp the gravity of this, one must understand the observable universe. It is not a real wall, but a boundary defined by the speed of light and the age of the cosmos. In theory, we can only see objects whose light has had time to reach us, making our visible bubble about 93 billion light-years across. If galaxies lie beyond that boundary, where their light should not yet have reached us, then something is deeply flawed in our model of space-time and expansion. Michio Kaku was quick to point this out. If these findings hold, then three pillars of modern cosmology collapse. First, the idea that time and space began at a singular point is likely false, for reason itself denies the possibility of a beginning from nothing. Second, the universe may not have spread out from a single explosion, but may belong to a far more intricate, possibly infinite structure. And third, if galaxies exist beyond our observable limits, then either our tools for measuring distances are wrong, or the universe is older and grander than science has ever dared to imagine. And here, the wisdom of Sanatana Dharma resurfaces. Thousands of years ago, the Vedic texts described a reality where time is eternal, and the universe unfolds through infinite cycles of creation and dissolution. Today, modern instruments merely begin to glimpse what was already known. This reevaluation does not come lightly. For decades, the Big Bang Theory has stood as the backbone of cosmology. Yet, it has always been riddled with gaps. Why is the universe so uniform in temperature across impossible distances? Why did inflation occur at the rate it supposedly did? What happened before the Big Bang? Science has long shelved these questions for another day. But Webb's revelations have made them unavoidable. If galaxies appear mature so soon after the supposed birth of the universe, perhaps they are not early at all. Perhaps they are remnants of a previous cosmic cycle, echoes of an eternal pattern of rebirth. In that case, what we call the Big Bang was not a beginning, but simply another turn in the cosmic wheel. If so, then time did not begin with the Big Bang. Time is eternal. The universe may have inherited its structure, its matter, even its galaxies from cycles long before our own. And suddenly, the discovery of 750 galaxies at impossible distances transforms from anomaly into revelation, a window into a timeless cosmos. Kaku went further, suggesting that even our understanding of dark matter and dark energy may be incomplete. If galaxies exist beyond the observable universe, perhaps dark matter is not simply an invisible halo around galaxies, but part of a far deeper and broader cosmic framework. All of this points toward one conclusion. The wisdom of Sanatana Dharma, with its vision of endless cosmic cycles, was astonishingly accurate. The eternal cycle of creation and dissolution, preserved in Vedic knowledge, still stands far ahead of modern science.